Guys, if you are new to the stream, like fucking stream. कस्तो के भएको यो लिप्स छिर्नै मान्दैन त नबस भनेको क्या होला अहिले लाइभ बसिस भने धेरै पैसा कमाउँछ तैँले फेरि रुन जान्छस् भनेर के राखेछ रेल नाम पिज्जा फ्रम 4700 म नाम हटाउनु म पनि चेन्ज हान्नु पर्ने बसै राख्नु पर्ला जस्तो हौ पहिलाको नाम गेम प्ले पहिलाको जस्तो नभए नि नाम त पहिलाको राख्नु भयो त पाएँ त मैले नि नाम चेन्ज हान्छु अब अलि बेसी छैन अहिले त मलाई नि क्याम्पे डेल्टा अरे म खाजा नि खाँदैछु खाजा फेरि यस्तो बवाल छ 진짜 맛있다. Pepper sampai nó tìm poni mसँग घुमाउँछु तिमीलाई हेबेन रातभरि हुन्छु पाडीमा छैन सक्का मेरो स्टामिना तर लागेछि कसको बाउको के लाग्छ खाएपछि लाग्छ परे हुन्छु म पानीमा छैन सक्का मेरो स्टामिना
Watch out!
चल्लो गाडीमा
Help!
चढ़ मुझे चढ़ खाते.
Marked a location. Watch out!
I know! Fuck you, bitch! Come on, मुझे कस्तो रन कस्तो बेला मैले फायर गरेछु त मादर चोद बरु चुइ जानुपर्ने रहेछ तताउनै पर्ने भयो म भक्कर आएको म चाहिँ एकछिन म खाजा नि खाँदैछु है तताउँदै के क्वालिटी छ यसमा ओए मुझे नाइस वन नाइस वन मटेरियल मिल गया दिन हो म त लिभिक स्टार्ट गरेको थिएँ त किन स्टार्ट नभएको जितिरहेको रहेछ त के पठाउनु जितेको होला त फ्रीको माल पठाइदिन्छ हप्ता रहेन सेंसिटिविटी रिवील कर दूं लिंक उतर लिंक डाला नाइट बॉट ने चेक करो लिंक लिंक चेक करो लिंक हाथ थोड़ा गर्म करते फोट मार्च में डाल ही रहा डुले पैसा सकाको सकाए तर ठीक है मैं डुलेर पैसा सकिने गेम में सकाउँदा संसार देखेर हैन पैसा किन्नु र म्याच गेम में सकिनु धेरै फरक चलन खाता यार
location.
لا مات سبحان مرة. لا مات. عشان लो मुझे मैले सुरुमा हानेर मै मर्छु. What the fuck is this game, motherfucker?
Marked a location.
Why mats? Guys, come on.
Help! Help!
Happy भी देर होगा.
Help!
लो मुझी वाक्कै मुख लाएर मर्दैन त हो. के गर्ने होला कसो गर्ने होला
भाइको गाडी डाउन गर्नु पर्यो यार भाइ कोसँग हान्दा यार तिमी बोलाउ न एकजना
क्या म त एक्लै हान्दैछु नि ऱ्यान्डमसँग
ए एक्लै हो
ऱ्यान्डम धेरै घुमेर यति गरिब भयो कि दा यार खावा पनि बुढावा म खाएको
कस्तो घुम्या त नि कहाँ घुम्या भाइ त्यस्तो डेन्जर नि
काठमाडौँ
ए तिमी अनि तल अञ्जुमको हेर्न गयो त
भिडियो जान्छ दारु हान्न मिलेन कि दारु हान्न मिलेन मैले त प्लानै छुट्टै थियो सँगै बसेर दारु हान्ने भनेर
कहाँ कन्सर्ट त्यो कन्सर्टमै
तल अञ्जुमसँग त्यो बोलाएको त अनि जो चिनेकोहरूले बोलाएको हो क्या भाइहरूले अनि त्यो भाइहरू त एनी टाइम त्यहीसँग थियो कि एयरपोर्ट लिन गएकोदेखि लिएर होटेल सोटेल सब मिलाएर सब तिनीहरू त्यहीँ थियो क्या हामी चाहिँ अब जो आजै गयो आजै कन्सर्ट एटेन्ड गऱ्यो भोलि फर्क्यो हो क्या केटा मलाई सबभन्दा साइको लागेको चाहिँ दा होइन 2300-2400 टिकट छ मैले त्यत्रो टिकट किनेर गएको छ एउटालाई त कस्तो घिसारेको भने बाउन्सरले किन घिसारे हो मान्छेलाई त अम्बो खतरा घिसारेको नि हेलो हेलो मेरो माइक ग्लिच भयो क्या मुन्नाको धुनमा मनसाई हेलो मेरो माइक ग्लिच भयो जस्तो यार
हेलो हेलो हैन मेरो कल आएको थियो के भाइ कहाँ जानु बोलाइरहेको छ यार साथीले
नि किन नबोलेको त यासिने कहाँ जाने त्यहीँ
सिबोनी गइदिउँ न यो बाहिरको लबी हो त्यस्तो एनिमी त आउँदैन
PubgMi.
Messi भाइ त भर्खर आइरहेको जस्तो छ
Oh yeah, Messi is la match is going running.
No.
Oh no, I'm down with all this, yeah.
नयाँ कौन सा
आउँछ भाइ हाम्रो सपना थियो क्या
एकदम छ यहाँ एकदम से कम छ टमी छ एक्सटेन्डेड म्याक छ 50 वटा गोली हान्न मिल्छ छ नि हाम्रो छतमा थियो नि
Marked a location.
गाडीले चाहिँ लो झुकाउने के
Marked a location.
नक दे
Marked a location.
ट्रिपलमा
कहाँनिर
ट्रिपलमा ल मा चिक्नीले कसरी लगाइदियो यार ठ्याक्कैबाट लगाइदिए यार जालको किल फिनिस हान्न गएको त म ल ड्याम लगाइदिए यार दामी लगाइदिए
यस्तो लामो टिपिपी लिन नमिलाए
सगन जाए
Help!
यो चाहिँ चेन्सो म्यानको फ्यान जस्तो डेन्जर आयो
4 जना भएपछि मजा आउँछ कि अब हट 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 हेलो हेलो
यसको वेबसाइट
ओ के हो को आको आज गेममा
के त साथी हाल खबर
हान्दिम
सब ठिक छ यार कहाँ हो
घरतिरै हो
घरतिर हो यार
के कस्तो चलिरहेको छ त जिन्दगीमा
यस्तै छ यार
मङ्सिर कति कति भने अरे मनिष दाइ तपाईँको बे
आइ हँसा यार मैले यार हाँसुटे यार
साथी उसमा गएर म गर्न आउँदैछु म नि
ल ल
कपीवाला
सेक्रीमा गर्ने भनेको मैले केटाहरूको अगाडि भनिदिएको के सरी दा यार
केही छैन यार थाहा पाइहाल्थ्यो एक न एक
त्यही
दिन।
भएर बिजी भइरहेको है
कस्तो प्रदर्शन गर्दैन त्यस्तो अनि
आफ्नो बेमारी सेल्फी हान्छ त अहिले
सुन किन्ने भनेपछि दाइले
मनिष दाइ
साथी मेरोमा नि बोलाउनु
हजुर
आफ्नो बेमारी सेल्फी हान्ने होला
अब क्यामेरा बोकेर लान्छु कि म जन्तीमा पनि अरूले खुकुरी बोकेर जान्छ म चाहिँ क्यामेरा बोकेर जान्छु
मेरोमा त फ्री अफ कस्ट होला नि त
ए पुरै फ्री अफ कस्ट
मेरो भने यही त
फ्री अफ कस्ट चाहिँ होस् उयो चाहिँ लानुपर्छ भ्याकेसन चाहिँ होइन दाइ ब्याचलर पार्टी बाहिर देशमा
के भन्छ अरे त्यसलाई
ब्याचलर पार्टी
ब्याचलर्स पार्टी
होइन होइन त्यो हामी जाँदाखेरि हामीलाई पुरै केयरिङ गरेकोलाई के भन्छ अरे यताउता खर्च सर्च हेर्नुलाई
स्पोन्सर
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 एउटा
Watch
स्टुडेन्ट
out!
छ कि
अकोमोडेसन कि अकोमोडेसन यो वर्ड भन्दैन आएर
त्यो
त्यो त
सजिलो
जोडी लग्नु लाग्यो त्यसले गर्ने हो नि
कहाँ चाहिँ हिँड्ने
फेरि यस्तो हो नि त फेरि
यता अगाडि छ
Watch out!
सेन्टर खाली हो लामो
ओए एक हेड त हाने त्यहाँ
मेरो
मैले
छेउको घरमा नि छ उताएर
Help!
त्यो घरमा
Marked a
नेड
location.
हान्न लाग्थ्यो ढुक्क पड्काउँछु भन्छ
उसकै घरमा छ नि माथि
त्यहाँ रेमान पनि रहेछ
कहाँ छ
मेरो माथि छ मलाई पुसायो हामीलाई
आयो माथि जाउँ त स्टेयर्समा
हामीलाई पुसायो
इजी हो त म यहाँ छु
गोली हानौँ त गोली हानौँ डिस्ट्र्याक्ट हानौँ त
ए मलाई उठाबाट हान्यो अशोक
त झ्यालबाट हान्छ झ्याल गरेर मर्को गर्छ
स्मोक खेला
ओली हाने माको छ नानी
मुझे कस्तो नमरेको हो किन यार ओए दामी क्रेट बनाइदियो यार दाइ
Watch out!
लभली क्रेट बनाइदियो यार के गरे भाग्यो मात्र के केटा यार हानेको
ल
तर यार दाइ यसमा हामीले सुरुमा हान्दैन हामी मर्रा यार मैले सडगनले प्लास्टिक चेप गयो यार तेरो मुखमै
लुट दिन किल बुझाउन खेले जस्तो भयो
के बताउँ
इन्डियाको टिमले
एससी भाइले त 1-2 गेम हानौँ भनेर बोलाएको थियो यार 4 गेम हुन्थ्यो
एक गेममै 10 मिनेट 2 गेम 10 मिनेट सक्छ दाइ टाइम लाग्यो भने
कुन लुगा हाल्यो
एक 10 बजेतिर अफ जान्छु म त
साथी मैले के भन्छ सञ्जयले कल गरेर ल्याएको थिएँ एकसँग मलाई होइन मेसेन्जरमा
याद आयो क्या तेरो
होइन त्यसको के भन्छ दाइको छोराको भात फ्राई गर्न ला रहेछ कि अनि मसँग भाइको नम्बर मागिरहेको थिएँ मैले मेसेजको रिप्लाई दिएको थिएन कि त्यसलाई अनि भोलिपल्ट कल गरेर ल्याएर के भन्छ के चाल खबर यो थियो के भन्छ घरमा को छ भनेर सोधिरहेको थिएँ
अनि मेरो मेसेजको रिप्लाई किन नदिए त भने सोधिनस्
सोधिनँ म त नयाँ सक भएर कि बुझेरले कहाँबाट फोन गरेँ भन्दा
खुसी भएको थियो होला एकछिन त
सन्चो छैन क्या तालाइदिन्छ अझमा
उल्टै सन्चो छैन क्या दिन्छ त
म हल्का के भन्छ नरम सरले बोलिरहेको थिएँ नि त
आइरहेछ है
नरम सरले बोल्दै थियो भनेर सन्चो छैन कस्तो नमरे हो मुजी फेरि यो पनि खाएन अरे रे मैले पनि सान्ने नि त आएर सेको हो
यहाँ उयसमा नगए अर्को रहेछ यहाँ पानी ढाना चाहिँ 2 जना छ यार
अझ 2 गोल चला यार
कहाँ छ दाइ माथि हो
बम छै माथि
ओइ ल लम्बै छ अस्ति यार त्यो त खाएको छ यहाँ माथि
मरि त
कतिजना
एकजना छ
मरिसक्यो
मर्छ
सक्यो छ
यो चाहिँ मेरो किल होला
मलाई यहाँ सेक्ने
मेरो भित्र आइसक्यो दाइ
आम पो थियो है मजाले सेक्नेसँग चाहिँ त्यहीँ छ राइटमै छ
त्यसलाई चाहिँ लिँदैन अशोक गएर लिँदै लेफ्टबाट हान्दै हान्दै त्यही राइटबाटै
पुइ त्यसले त मैले
त्यही भएर लिँदै भने कि यसलाई मैले माछाले झुलाएर बस्छ
दुई साइडतिर फस्यो यार ओइ किन घुमे
अब एससी भाइ बाँकी छ
लुटमा त्यही फेरि यता मर्नु भएछ सायद
दुईजना छ पारीकोले देख्ला नि भाइ टाउको
देखे देखोस् दाइ
सातो होला त्यसको त
पछाडि घरमा हैन र हो नि पछाडि तिम्रो
कहाँ छ ओइ सक्यो
पारी छ
पारीको छ
कन्सेप्ट
गइदिउँ न ओपन
जुन देखेर हाने मलाई
झ्यालचुप छिरे त
मेरोमा त आवाज नै आएन
ए रिभाइभै नदी बसेको छ बे यार
कुन चाहिँ डिभाइस हो कतिसँग रेडी गर्नुपर्छ
म्याक्स 13 मात्र
अनि म एन्ड्रोइड मजी
अझै 17 मात्र
देखेँ
17 प्रो
तैँले किन्न लाग्यो आइफोन 17 आवाजै गयो त यसको अशोक
के हुन्छ अलरेडी OnePlus छ नि त अनि पैसा के खर्च गर्नु भनेर म डिभाइसहरुमा नखर्च
OnePlus को बवाल छ त तेरो फोटो र भिडियो चाहिँ खतरा रहेछ है त्यसको
अहिले झन् 15 आएको छ हेर्नु त्यहाँनिर
मनिदाल लागो छ त्यही
मैले होइन मैले आइक्यू लिने हो अब पैसा भयो के गर्ने अब 120 चलाउनु मन लाग्छ यार अब आइफोन सक्दैन किन्न अब एन्ड्रोइडमा 120 हाल्छु म तर हेरौँ त्यही किन्न त पैसा छैन
पैसा भन्ने कुरा त आज छ भोलि छैन जस्तै
म पनि यस्तै भन्थे यार अस्ट्रेलिया भएको
एउटा स्क्वाड छ
तर पैसा हुँदाखेरि लिइहाल्नुपर्छ हौ मन लागेको कुरा हामी पनि सुमा त सोच्दैन हो
ला बन्दुक आइसक्यो
कतिजना हो
खतत गर्छ है अहिले त पछिटो एनिमी क्वालिटी आयो बे एउटा स्टिल हो थियो
म्याच सिक्ने दुईजना छ तपाईँ तल
Help!
आमा को नम्बर
माथि के छ
Watch
यहाँनिर
out!
दुईजना सबै
फर्स्ट एड छ भाइ
छैन यार दाइ मैले जीवन बिताएको छु यहाँ त यहाँ लुट्नु न क्रिएट
Watch
यता
out!
यतातिर हान्न हान्न सक्छ
यहाँ
Watch out!
हान्न सक्छ यो ठाउँमा त
एमो सकिरहनु
एउटा त चक्कु हान्दै थियो त
मलाई हाने नि
टक्क
त्यो
सक्यो यता के नि
मेरो किल आएन नि त्यहाँको एउटा
उता रहेछ ला उता
नम्बर 1 मोल्तिर
नम्बर
Watch
वान
out!
ए मार दे
यहाँ
Watch
पनि
out!
जाम न छिरम
Watch out!
तलहरु स्क्वाड हो केटा
कहाँ छ अब
सक्यो यहाँको त स्कोप सही चाहिने हो यहाँ
यता
Watch
यता
out!
यो क्रेट
Marked a location.
केटा लुट दिउँ न यार कहाँ कहाँ हान्यो केटाहरूले
मैले त केही लुटेन तलै पाएँ यसको
बल्ल ब्याक पाइयो टेबल टु
मेनतिरै हो क्या
अब जाम
मैले
कहाँ हो दिउँ न यार
के दाइ
टेडहरु त खाली छ दाइ पुरै
Help!
कहाँबाट हान्यो
कहाँबाट?
सिक्नुले।
ए ओपनतिरबाट हाने
उति त।
यो ओपन ब्लू हाउसतिर
लो म्याच नि खाछ यार यसले लो छ अति लो छ अति हिल गर्दैछ हिल गरौ नि
ओइ खै
यही छ
Watch out!
ए गोली हाने यार मलाई सुरुको गोली
पछाडिबाट
मैले सुरुको गोली चाहिँ कहाँबाट भेटेँ यो त ग्रस्त तरिकाले मर्रे यार भर्खर त
होइन मलाई त मेनबाट हान्यो हो
यस्तै छ
कडा आक्का झिमेक स्क्वाड गायब भइदियो त यार बाच्छ कि भनेको थियो गेम
अनि यो त रिभ्यूतिर केटाहरु कहाँ अगाडि पुगिसक्यो फेरि
म त अगाडि थिएँ नि
जना कस्तो बढेको त जोसै जोसमा म ब्यान्डेज खोजिरहेको थिएँ यार
यो त
मैले चाहिँ नकुदाखेरि मेरो उयो थियो म त वहाँ थियो सबतिर थियो फेरि उताबाट यता आएको नक भइदियो
केटा फेरि क्रेट स्ट्रेट पनि मार्क हान्यो भनेको केही मार्क नहान्यो अहिले
दाइ मैले त भर्याङमा हानेको एसएलसीले हाने हो म्याच त माथि जाँदै गएन लुट्नै उसले स्कोप छ भन्दै थियो
अब हान्नुपर्छ
अनि त्यो भाइ त पुचे त हरायो है अहिले
को भाइ
म मागल हौ भन्ने
ए
सुशान्त केसी कसको उयसमा नि त म्युजिक भिडियो आयो नि भन्दै
खत्म गर्न
बाबा झरम त
Watch out!
अब यतातिर गएँ म चाहिँ यो घर
Watch out!
फेरि यही झर्दै बन्द
चर्चमा छ
मुजी त प्यानै हान्न आउँछ त राउन्डमा त साइडको हो क्या
भर्खर झऱ्यो निलो घरमा
निलो घर यता नि
Watch out! Watch out!
नौफुर्दैको मलाई जस्तो छ नि
उसायो मलाई
म
Watch
हेर्दैछु
out!
माथि घरमा
केटा हो ट्रिपलमा छ कि छैन
छ
साउन्ड त आएको थिएन के रे एउटा चाहिँ
कुन चाहिँ ट्रिपल भनेको
Marking
ब्लू हाउसमा
yourself.
भनेको मैले ट्रिपलमा त मै छु फेरि अर्को
ब्लू हाउसकै ट्रिपल ब्लू हाउसकै ट्रिपल भने
छतमै छ त्यो
यो
Watch
पल्ला
out.
हान्ने जस्तो लाग्यो हल्का
छैन हानेको
आउ न केटा यो उयो निलोको घरको लागि चाहिँ हान्दिनु जस्तो लाग्यो कि हल्का फल ब्याग हान्नु होस् मेरो माथि छ है केटा
छोडिरहेको छ मलाई
अहिले असौला हाम्रै अगाडिको ब्लू हाउसबाट हान्छ अरे लास्टमा पर्खिन दाइ म पनि आएँ
आउनु त यता कहाँनिर छ
माथि छ घरमा त्यसलाई
पारी
के गर्नु माथि छ
मारिदिइसक्यो मैले यहाँ थियो यतै आएको टर्चमा आयो है
मली पर्छ है त्यसलाई
दुईजना छ है चर्चमा
नक भयो
एकजना छतमा चढ्यो है यहाँ
Watch out! Mark the location.
पारेको नक अब यहीँ माथि
Help! Watch out! Help!
कस्तो हाने त्यसले झर्दा हान्दे भाइ मलाई फर्स्ट एड छ भन्दा
लुट्नु न त यार हान्नु न हिल फर्स्ट एड छ भनेर
यहाँनिर एउटा मैले हानेको थिएँ नि पारी छ होइन केटा हो अब
मसँग 3x एक्स्ट्रा रहेछ है एमो चाहियो सातको
Help!
ओइ मा सिक्ने बब्बाल हेडसट हाने मैले त्यसले कहाँ हाने सबले
दुईजना छ है बानासमा
लमा
ओइ
उठौ म यता छु पररे
यसो
नाच्छु
यसो
अहिले पनि नक भयो भने फेरि म आउनुपर्छ
उतैतिर गयो हुन्छ यता नआए हुन्छ नम्फोर
तिनीहरू कटेन्टमा हानिदिन्छु क्या
ट्रिपलतिर गयो हुन्छ
मान्छु भन्दैछु त अब एउटा होइन
मसँग त छैन यहाँ त हिलिङ त
दुईजना थियो एउटा होला
दुईटा बेन्डेज मात्र छ यार
लोन ब्यान्डेज चाहिँ रहेछ 8 वटा
ब्यान्डेज छ मसँग है त्यो रिभाइभ भयो होला है भाइ पुस हान्दिएको पहल यहाँ हिलिङ छैन
पनि जान्दै मैले यो मुजी क्याम्प त अम्मा ढोकामै बसिरहेको रहेछ क्या अब यो त कखन बम हान्दै थियो यार त्यसले नि कुक गरे हो क्या अब हो त अन्त भएको थियो नि यो कसले हानेको स्टार
मैले हानेको चम्काउनु
अन्त भयो त्यो
मलाई चम्काइदिरहने
नक भयो होइन केटा हो यो त
त नक भयो त
त्यत्रो मारे जस्तो लाग्यो त होइन 40/60 गोली छ हौ डिपीमा धरि यहाँ 5 को एमो चाहिँ रहेछ
I got supplies.
जाऊ यार केही छैन
जाम
5 को एमो मलाई चाहियो यार
30 वटा मात्र छ त्यहाँ मैले माल गरेँ फ्ल्यास राइडरहरू यो लुट्या हो पनि
यहाँ रहेछ गाडी
Marked a vehicle.
S12 के छ त कतै केटा हो
एसएल के भन्दा डिबिएस खतरा भएको छ हौ दाइले
हो
डिबिएस टल पनि बनाएको नि तपाईँले नि स्योर पाउँछ एउटा फर्स्ट एडको भित्र आज को होला दाया टेबल टपमा
कति बजेदेखि हो गेम भाइ
4:30 4:45 ओ झन्डै मैले दुईजना बस्ने गाडी निकाल्दै मैले
नो बसेट
गेम हेर्न जानुपर्छ कहाँ
अहिले भनेको
ए यहाँ गेमबाट चाहिँ
के चलिरहेछ र
ल पछि
जीसी
होइन होला
जीसी चलिरहेछ सोग्यार
सबभन्दा ठुलो टुर्नामेन्ट होइन त यो दाइ हो नि
हो
डब्ल्युसी
जस्तो लाग्यो बोका
एपिजीमा हिजो दाइ यार लास्ट गेम चिकन नहाने भयो त कति 11-12 पोइन्ट मात्र थियो 5 गेममा
सुरुको दिन त खतरा पोइन्ट तानेर बस्यो नि तिनीहरूले
90
अनि 90 पोइन्ट रे म एक दिनमा कस्तो खेल्यो होला
अब हिजो दिन 12 गेममा खेलेर त दाइ अनि सेकेन्डमै 100 मात्र कहाँ हो 100 मात्र 12 गेम पछि त
पुइसे सानो रोजकतिर सानो रोजक यता यता अगाडि राइट
हानम न पछाडि नि छैन नि
यसले कस्तो नमर्या यो
गाडी
यसको
डास्या त्यसैन दुईजना
यहाँ वाल पछाडि
ओइ माछ छिक्नेले ओभर सेक यार दाइ ओइ मरे के त्यो बमले
कभर दिनु कभर मात्र दिनु म उठाउँछु
तर त्यसले
ड्याम
मलाई हान्ने हो यार लपले हाने यार त्यसले
फुल हान्छ ल
नथयो
म त हिले नगरी चल्दिएको
दुईजना मात्रै आएको थियो यिनीहरूकै टिममेट रहेछ भने चाहिँ आम्मा 9वटा जुस बोकेर हिँड्दा यार एउटा नि त
एक किल भएको छैन यार मेरो दर्शनमा
हिजो त्यो दाइ डगले हैन त्यो रोजमेरीहरुको टिम छ नि
नेटले पड्काइदिएको
3 जना हात एउटा नेटले साक्को भए म त हेर्दै तर मैले रोजमेरीले फेरि 1v1 लिन्छ नि त फेरि मिठो
जम
गुन्डै हो अच्छा
डब्ल्युसी को एमभीपी को हो त त्यो पनि चम्किला
त्यो त्यसको भाइ त्यो क्रिप्टोन भन्नेले उयोला नि 1v 2 कि 3 त्यो लास्ट सर्कलमा के त
कोलाई है
डब्ल्युसी मा
त्यही गोले
रोजमेरी र क्रिप्टोन भन्ने बसेर साइलसहरुलाई के
खण्डमा आयो नि हामीलाई हाटेको
बोलो त न
गोल
घुमाएको होइन सिधै गएको भए झारिदिन्थ्यो भनेर फेरि माथि तिनीहरू बत्तिँदै थियो नि त केटाहरू गइसक्यो
त्यहाँ यति भएछ त अनि भइगयो त फेरि छैन क्या यिनीहरू नि रोकम
ओए अटो मिट
Help!
अझै छ
यो अझै छ है माथि सपमा
माथि नदेखामा चाहिँ मैले त्यसलाई एकछिन 3 जना थिए यिनीहरू
पसेट नभएर यार म्याच छैन टेबर्नीबाट पसेट नभएको
Marked a location.
यहाँ नि म्या
Watch out!
भाइले हो के हैन भनेर
Help! I got supplies.
त्यहीबाट हानेछ
कहाँबाट हाने
त्यहीबाट हाने No, near the last. So, done me.
Help!
म नक भयो कि म्याच कस्तो बेला रिलोड एकजना भित्र मैले 2 जना बाहिरै छ है यो ढुङ्गातिर चाहिँ एउटा त्यो ब्रोकन वालतिर छ त्यो राइटको ढुङ्गामा छ अशोक मामा चिकन भेट कहाँ राखेँ मैले यार
मेरो पर्यो यार
Help!
पकेट सर्भिस भयो
Help!
ला मैं कसम त नि यस्तो सुई आइदियो यार माथि पनि आयो ए
यो पनि गयो फेरि
हेलो
माथि
क्रिस
2 जना छ यिनीहरुलाई हान्दियो
हेलो क्रिस ऋतिक रोशन हो क्या मेरो स्टोरी हेर्नु नि दाइ त्यो रिसोर्ट कस्तो बवाल थियो यार तर
ल फुल
गाडी उडाइदिनु पर्दैछ क्या पानीमा तिनजना
Check this out, check it, boom, boom, boom. Aku boom.
केटा एकैछिन है 2 मिनेट है
मनिष कहाँ हो
एकैछिन है भनेको थियो भन्न त 91 92 93 3 आरपी मिसन छ र छैन मिसन अहिले म यहीँ हान्दिन्छु मेरो लाइभ हेर्नु नि दाइ म लाइभमै मैले वाचपाटी हानिदिइहाल्छु नि अहिले ठक्क युट्युबमा खोल्ने कमन भन्दै लभली 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 भन्दै नेपाली कास्ट हानिदिनु पर्ला दा यार अहिले
हेलो हेलो
हैन दाइ
के भाइ वाच पार्टी
म पनि लाइभमै चलाइदिने के गेम
अनि तिमीले फिड पाउँछ र त्यो
नेपाली चलाइदिने नेपाली चलाइदिने
ए कपिराइट होला नि दिदी
कमन एपीजी भनेर टाइटल चाहिँ हान्नु पर्यो खुसी बनाइदियो मुझे हिजो फेरि मैले साइको बनाइदियो एपीजीले गेम मुझे
यो अहिले भइरहेको चाहिँ के हो भाइ सर्भाइभल भइरहेको
अब ग्रुप स्टेज यो ग्रुप स्टेज भइरहेको ग्रिनको अब त्यो पछि रेडको 1 टप 3 जान्छ सिधै फाइनल 7 जना अस्ति गएकोसँग तिनीहरुसँग टप 3 यो ग्रुप र अर्को ग्रुपबाट टप 3 जान्छ 6 जना त्योबाट फेरि त्यो तपाईको यो भएन के रे 5 जना बाँकी हुन्छ त्यो पछि 8 जना लिन्छ त्यो 4th बाट 11 सम्म चाहिँ सर्भाइभल स्टेजमा जान्छ दुईटै ग्रुपबाट 12 देखि 16 चाहिँ आउट अनि त्यो सर्भाइभल स्टेजबाट टप 2 आउँछ फेरि फाइनलमा टप 2 हुन त म चाहिँ गाह्रो छ झन् दाइ सबभन्दा सजिलो
टिम हैन त भाइ अब
सबभन्दा हैन अब त 3टा टिम हो यहाँबाट ग्रुप स्टेजबाट
निसिनला
अफलाइन लौ नरिस ल अहिले आउँछ न
दाइ यो त र्याङ्क पुसको भाइस दिन थाल्यो त अशोकले त र्याङ्क पुसमा जे होस् गाडीमा बसेर चाहिँ जान्थे गाडीमा बसेकै मान्छे मात्र बाँच्थ्यो लास्टसम्म
खुसी चलो यहाँ
Watch out.
बाँसमा
Eu me da sociedade, mano.
यो गेम पछि अब हामी पनि निस्किने हो
बान्ने हो मैले भर्खर लाइभ बसेको अहिले बेलुका चाहिँ चाँडो
किन बेलुका नआउने भयो गेममा
जाडोमा चाहिँ मैले बेलुका मैले फ्यान खोलेर खेल्नुपर्छ गएर मैले देख्छ ओछ्यान भित्र छिरे जस्तो बवाल निन्द्रा लाग्छ यार अहिले त
हो नि
चुप चुप भइदिन्छ
ड्रम केडाउ हान्दिम
बेलुकामा बुढा गर्दा सुतेर उयो चाहिँ खेल्छु मोबाइल लेजेन्ड चाहिँ खेल्छु मोबाइल लेजेन्ड खेल्नु न मजा आनन्द
मैले नखेलेको
सुतेर यार मजा आउँछ न जाइरो हुन्छ न के हुन्छ त यार मन्दले सुतो
ओ यहाँ अर्को स्क्वाड आयो त मेरो अगाडि
कहाँ पुगिसक्नु भएको दाइ चाहिँ
त्यहाँ स्क्वाड हाउसमा हो दाइ
Marked a
दुईजना
location.
बाल्कनीमै
बाल्कनीमा
नाइस पड्को त नेपालीहरु
कुन छ
रहेछ बाल्कनीमै
हैन हैन तलबाट भर्खर रिभाइभ हान्न गयो त्यो
फर्किँदै बम छ यहाँ उयसमा छ रुखमा
Watch out!
हानेर त्यताबाट पेलो त रुखबाट ढले ल हाम्रो राइटबाट पनि फायरिङ आएको थियो हैन केटा हो
Watch out!
पछाडि गइसक्यो त
यताबाट नि हानेको थियो
Help!
ल कहाँ
गालीले त आफ्नो बेउरा देखाइहाल्छ नि
सक्यो जस्तो होइन आएको त हो त्यस्तो लाग्यो है
त्यस्तो लाग्यो यार ओइ
छैन अरे सकेको अशोकले हाने हो क्या दाइ सँगै
Watch
दबाउने
out!
अशोकको यहाँ 6x 3x झार्दैछ है मैले
Watch out!
यता पनि देखा जस्तो
Watch
लाग्यो हो
out!
क्या थाहा नि देखा जस्तो लाग्यो त्यहाँ माथतिर
मैले त्यही मार्का हानेको त्यहीबाट हाने नि त
त्यतितिरबाट हान्यो
त्यताबाट पो हान्यो मैले त्यता
देऊ त गाडी घुमाइदेऊ न एसी भाइ एक लट
ट्रिपलतिर गयो जस्तो छ तीनजना देखेर
यतै
उतै रहेछ ल
राम्रो पनि जान्छ यार यहाँबाट
Watch out!
कहाँनिर हो यो
यता
Watch out!
मादर चोत वहाँ ब्रिजमा पनि छ यार भाइ यार के भन्ने अब
भाइ बचाउन भाइ यता आएर नि भन्नु न के भन्नु अरू त
भित्र
हेर
भाग
न मैले
Watch
यसलाई
out!
हानिदिन्थेँ कि त्यहाँबाट नहानेको यार यस्तो मिठो एङ्गल छ
चिज हिल जाएन क्या हो
हान्छ यसले त के छ दाइ स्थिति परिस्थिति
ए फुल सेप हो
भित्रतिर हान्थ्यो नि
हैन ठिक छ है
गाडी फुटाल्छ
हेर त त्यो जोनले
जोनले
मर्छ
झर्नुपर्छ यार त्यो त
हामी निस्किदिउँ होला गाडी लिएर
अनि त्यो ब्रिजवाला चाहिँ के भइरहेको नाइस वान त्यहाँ अझै एकजना छ है दुईजना धेरै
रोकिँदै जम दाइ ओए मलाई चाहिँ जोनले लिएर गयो
ओए भाइ ब्यान्डेज
लागे यसो नलग्नु ल घुमाउनु ढुङ्गामा छ
Help!
गाडी फुट्छ है
किल्ले हान्न दिएन नि मा दुश्मन भन्न आइ गाडी
बचाउनु दाइ बचाउनु
ए भाइ कहिले नक भएको यार तिमी
ल हैन होला
त थिए म लौ
हो र
थियो
त्यो ब्रिजवाला बाइक छ यही गाडी लिएर जानै परेन अब के गर्ने
कहाँ रहेछ यही गाडी लिएर चल्दिउँ होला पुरै छ त्यही मन्स्टर ट्रक जाऊँ न त्यसमा
यहाँ बगिन्छ यहाँ बगिन्छ म यसमा हुनु
एउटा मन्स्टर
आशिष हामीले आज गाह्रै पड्किन लाग्यो भने बाहिर लग्यो त्यो सिनेमी चाहिँ बाँच्छ क्याम्पै गरेर भयो भने
त्यही भने
यहाँ बगी छ है बाटै बाटो कुप पनि छ अगाडि जोनतिरै जाउँ होला हौ दाइ कता जानु भयो
नआउँदै हो झुन्दिरै हो त
एनिमी छोटा रोजकमा सिक्ने
मर्दै भरेर त्यो त के
कहाँनिर रह्यो भाइ
यहाँभित्र
कता हो डासियाको साउन्ड आएको
यहाँभित्र
स्टार क्याप्टेन हो बङ्गाली
यो त अफलाइन दियो हो भित्तामा ठोकेर
डासिया चला जस्तो लाग्छ
अफलाइन दियो त्यसमा फर्स्ट एड आएर एउटा
मजा आयो
जाउँ न जोनतिर
भर्खर जोनमा छिरे जस्तो लाग्यो त्यो कति छिटो आएको फेरि
तलबाट गएको माथि माथिबाट गइरहेको
अनि यो त इन्ड हुन लाग्यो
फुल छप्पा
बिचरा उपर भागिरहेको थियो यार सिट चेन्ज गरेर खायो
म नि यतैको ब्रिजबाट आएको थिएँ त यतैबाट नजिक पर्दो रहेछ किन भाइ यो बल्ल चेन्ज गरे यार भाइले स्किन
त्यही निमेकै छिन्छौ त अगाडि निमी
गाडी अगाडि भाइ
गाडी मात्र हो क्या Surrender sir. Hold on, त्यो त मैले स्मोक हाल्दै रहेँ सरेन्डरले ओभर आएर
इनको पक्कै पनि बाल्कनीमा पुगेर यहाँ एनिमी
Watch out!
जाम त गाडी लिएर
पछाडि पनि रहेछ अरे सडकमा
माथि पनि रहेछ है
त्यहाँ फाइट परिरहेको छ नेड पनि तिमीलाई हाने हो र
सर यता पुलतिरको लागि हानौँ न माथिकोलाई त हानेर के गर्नु लामा कसम फेरि अगाडि सुत्दिएर हाल्यो यसले अरू अन्त्य हानेको थियो ल ब्रिज पारि हाने जस्तो लाग्यो हाने रहेछ
भमा चिकन रुममा पछाडि
Watch out!
गाडी हाले त त्यसले गाडी कसको थियो
त्यो मेरो हो बिचरा अहिले गाडीलाई हानिराख्यो हात्ती त रहेछ जाम उताको लानु कतातिर कम्पाउन्ड हो कतिजना यस्तो आगो लाउने
अलरेडी
ओके
भने केटाहरूले बङ्गालीहरूलाई
यो घरमा त कोही रहेनछ त
त्यो घरमा एउटा थियो त त्यही बाहिर निस्केको हौ
ढेड हानेछ मले हानेछ
एक्काइस जना छ है अब चाहिँ
अब 21 जना ल यो गेम चाहिँ मजा आउने भयो के पछि देखेँ मैले यतिजना
मेरो अगाडि गाडी
तान्नु त जोन पनि आउँदैछ त तान्नु न रोकेको मुखमै
दुईजना छ है
Help!
एपीजीको मुजी अब एपीजीको 5 प्लेयर को त
Awesome.
राउन्ड म चिन्दैन
यो कम्पाउन्डमा पर्यो यार यिनीहरूको
5 player of APG motherfuckers like this stream
केटा हो निस्किएको
म हिँड्दा एपीजी को यहाँ 5 प्लेयर को हो म सिधै पुछ नि म त
भोक लाग्यो
एपीजी को गाडा नि या माफ नि आज को बस्छ
आने नै
बम्बु गर्दै जाए बम्बु गर्दै जाए
Watch out!
बम्बनको गर्दै जाए त्यो मुजीले मार गर्दिदै
Watch
छ
out!
तिम्रो किल चोर्यो है लामा ओइ तेरिका दाइले त सरापेर गयो क्या यार जाने बित्तिकै मर्छ लेट्स प्ले अब नेपाली सर्भर खेलिदिउँ न हैन केटाहरु सब गइहाल्यो नेपाली सर्भर कम on निगे कम on निगे Deixa que nos deixa lá. After frame. Tá? Que nos não babal. मैले यहाँबाट किने जस्तो लाग्यो त्यो बाघको पनि माया 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 मौनहरू त मात्र बाँकी छ हुन भयो तिमीलाई हँसाएर कमला जाऊ सम्झाऊ यो मनलाई बुझ्दैन मायाका कुरा बुझाइदेऊ सुस्तरी मनलाई मायाले बोलाएर तिम्रो त्यो आँखामा मैले देखाते संसारमा बिहानीको किरण हो कि शीतल बतास तिम्रो माया तिम्रो माया तिम्रो माया
Watch out!
लास्ट मोमेन्टबाट खेल्ने केटा हो त्यस्तो छैन यार यही खाली छ
Watch out!
नम्बर 4 यही जरा बाटामै आउनुस् त चिक्ने गन देउना
कस्तो नम्बर 3 चाहिँ कस्तो सुत्ते रहेछ हान्ने ठाउँमा आफुले
नामै दुईटा छ अनि त्यति सुत्या धुनै भएर नि आदर्श त मैले के देखाएको थिएँ यार कन्ट्रोल दुईचोटि गयो यार लुट्न
Watch out!
यता उ छ है S12 के चलाउँछु भने
मैले पाएँ रगरले जान्छ कि नम्बर 4 लाई नेपाली नम्बर 4 के छ तिम्रो विचार
बोल्यो कि मै हो चाहिन्छ कि भनेर
ए र नम्बर 1 युट्युब बिग फ्यान च्याट पढ्दै होला नि
Watch out!
युट्युब ब्रदर त
पढा गर्ने राम्रो छैन यार ट्र्याक्टर छ
डिभिएस छ यहाँ भित्र
स्प्रे हानेला भने गन त छ कि S12 के
कटेर यो साइड आयो ल एउटा कटेर यता नि
ओ गुड ब्रो यता आउने यता कभर देऊ न
बस बस यहीँ क्लोज माने
उहाँले चाहिँ बाँच्यो यार
ल मुझे किन अल्डेको नम्बर 1 कस्तो खुला ब्रदर यार तिमी त मोबाइल तल राखेर बस न यार 1 सेकेन्ड यार बाँकी यहीं जा रहे
राउन्ड पछिको छोरो
सेफ एज फक
आयो
उठाउने यार केटा हो मुझे नंबर
सिधै थियो कि मलाई हेर्नु पैसा
मैले मुझे नक मात्र होता आँखा अगाडि त राउन्ड माथि गुण बिर्सेको तैँले मेरो
मसँग एमै थिएन क्या अनि यसो हान्नु चाह्यो नि त अनि कभर दिनलाई
नम्बर 1 ले बचाएन मलाई गुण बिर्से पारेको फिनिसै भयो कि आयो किल
मैले फेरि किल आयो अनि गिभ अप गरेर त्यसले नौका त भएको थियो र गिभ अप भयो त्यहाँ लुट होला यार नाइस
मादर चोत लुट्न चाहिँ अगाडि होइन म यता नि रहेछ नि
माथितिर छ है ब्रो
म यसमा नि है
कता
Marked an open door.
आयो मलाई
त्यहाँ मैले बम हानेको ठाउँमा स्कटमा
साइडमा त छैन नि
यही माथि सुतिरहेको खाते अब माथि डाँडामा
Watch out!
है
त्यसमा
Watch
एम्बो छ
out!
गन छ
Mark the
एममा लाग्न
location.
कुनै गन
छ स्कारल छ आमा छैन नि फेरि यसमा
मैले चाहिएको एमो हो क्या
स्कटस पठाने हो नचिन जनाएर
यता नजिक अगाडि
Watch
छ
out!
नाइस वन
अर्को हुन्छ
I got supplies.
शीतल बतास सको जाऊँ कहाँ छ जोन
जा मैं जोन गाड़ी यहाँ
Let's go.
Okay bro, okay, I'm fine. किराक चाहिन्छ कसैलाई
ओ युट्युब ब्रदर नेपाली हिन्दी पनि बोला न मजी
हैनस् त
हो
नेपाली
चेक भने यसको चाहिन्छ
बोला न यार ब्रदर
किन नभन्नु
किन नबोलेको युट्युबमा च्याट पढ्दै हो कि क्या हो
कलेजमा रहेछ
कलेजमा लाइभ गरेको तिमीले
कलेजमा पो
कलेजमा खेल्दैछ के माथि बस्छ
कुन चाहिँ कलेज पढ्यो त्यस्तो
यो म जनकपुरमा बस्छु के ले मोडल
मोडल हो तिमी
जनकपुर हो मोडल कलेज
ए सरी तिम्रो युट्युब छ हो नम्बर 1
खै थाहा भएन
नहीं
अनि युट्युब त नाम जाने
अरे यार यो मेरो आइडी छ ब्रो म बीजेएमआई खेल्छु के
यो सर्च हान नि त युट्युबमा गएर अहिले तुरुन्त जाऊ त म चाहिँ लाइभमा
ओ ब्रो लाइभमा आयो यार देखते हैं सर युट्युबको नाम म तुरन्तै ठ्याक्कै छ हाम्रो
मलाई स्ट्राइक दुईटा लागेर अहिले भ्युजै छैन एक मात्र छ हौ अस्तिबाट त लाइभ गर्न मिल्यो
ओ च्यानलको नाम भन
मैले त्यहाँ म्यासेजमा गरेको छु भर्खरै
फेसबुकमा
धेरै त छैन चाहिँ 32-33 छ
यो लाइभ स्ट्रिम भयो अहिले ए ल म सब्स्क्राइब हानिदिन्छु ब्रो
धेरै त छैन 32-33 जना मात्र छ हौ सब्स्क्राइबर 34-35 हुन्छ केटाले गर
ल म गरिदिन्छु अहिले एकछिन ल्यापटपबाट ल्यापटप अफ छ कि अहिले खोलेकै छैन
ए 32 के भ्यू यो कसको रहेछ
को रहेछ त्यो
ए 32 के अरे दादा
आम्मा बडा ठुलो है युट्युब है तर मेरो
जोन
अरूकै हेऱ्यो होला तिमीले
नाइ म लाइभ हेरेर आएछु ब्रो
यहाँ चाहिँ
Watch out.
अरे यार ब्रोको सब्स्क्राइबर त 32 के रहेछ नि भ्युज कहाँ रहेछ यार
स्ट्राइक लागेको भन्दैछु त अब एउटा स्ट्राइक लाग्यो भने त च्यानलै जान्छ त बनाएको म
मौसम म्याडी के छैन ब्रो जोन जाम म जोन गयो त म्याडी
जाउँ न त केटाहरू
म्याडी किन किन छिटो अलिकति ब्यान्डेज गयो आउट नम्बर 4
नम्बर 4 अफलाइन छ सब्स्क्राइब गर्न गएको छ ब्रदर
ब्रो म गएर आइसक्यो आओ ब्रो बस न म्याडी छैन के फर्स्ट
मैले ब्यान्डेज हाल्दैछु 15
ब्रो ब्यान्डेज
12
ब्यान्डेज छ भने यो
मैले 12
हाल्दैन
मैले 12 हाल्दैछु हेर न नम्बर 4 आयो नि जाउँ न लिन बाँच्छ यार पनि
ब्रो बगी रहेछ पछाडि बगी छोडिदिएछु
जित्नु पर्थ्यो यार निम्ति तर ए ब्रिजबाट जाउँ ल
ब्रिजबाट त्यहाँनिर आउन सक्दैन कि ब्रो
एकदिन यो ब्रिजमा कुर्नु चाहिँ पर्छ जस्तो तिमीहरूलाई पछाडिबाट के छ विचार
के गर्ने यहाँ बस्ने जाने यहीँ बस्नु
यहाँ बसौँ न नम्बर 4 लाई कुरौँ नम्बर 4 सँगसँगै
मेरो नेट गइदिएर हारे अब भाइ नेटै चल्दैन के
ब्रो सेम यहाँको पनि नेट खराब
मेरो पनि सेम हो यार आज नेपालको नेटै त्यस्तो छ हौ
त्यस्तो भन्दा नि होइन कि
सही,
भर्खर
सही।
रुम सारेको अनि त्यही भएर नेट
भाइ
राखेको
ठिकै
छैन
छ
कि
कि नेपालको नेट पनि ब्रो नेटमा ठिक
युट्युबै
हुन्छ
बफर खान्छ कस्तो बेजे
मैले होइन कि मैले वाइफाई पनि राखेको छैन कि त्यही भएर कि अलि
त्यो पछाडि तिम्रो एनिमी आइरहेको छैन एभरेजबाट कट न कहाँ
मेरो
गइरहेको
Watch
ए
out!
म त घुम्नु लागेको
जब ब्रो
ल्या, गाडी नै गयो म के गर्ने
आऊ यहाँ
चल,
पौडी खेलेर आऊ पखान उसलाई पखान एकछिन आउँछ यहाँ कुर्दिउँ
लेप्पाटो जानुपर्ने रहेछ
छिटो आऊ ब्रदर छिटो छिटो
आइसक्यो
ब्यान्डेज
ओए दुईटा छ त पानीको ब्रिज त दुईटा ब्रिज छ त अनि
ओ छिटो छिटो
वेट
गयो सायद
जाँदैन म चलाउँछु नि
चलाऊ
मेरो स्किन राख्दै थियो त मैले यार गडाएको थियो म स्किन चाहिँ जानु
मैले डाउनलोड गरेको छैन यार केही डाउनलोड छैन त्यो भएर वाइफाई राखेको छैन कि वाइफाई राखिदिएको छु नि अनि 1-2 महिना पछि राखेपछि अनि बल्ल चल्छ कि डाटाले कामै गर्दैन
नेपाली सर्भरमा भएको
मलाई 1-2वटा ब्यान्डेज राखिदिनु न गाडीमा गएपछि
मैले राखिरहेको
धन्यवाद
अब क्या हो यहाँ
छ अगाडि गाडी त छ यता छोडेको
यो
Watch out.
सुटिङ रेन्जतिर
यता छैन होला
Watch out.
नहीं त्यहाँ गाडी रहेछ त
र
अरे मजाले
लेटमा छ हौ
खतरनाक ल्याग
अगाडि कम्पाउनु परिरहेको फाइट
घरतिर छ
मोजी ग्रुप त गइदिने हो
जाम भने जाम ग्रेनेड सेरेन्ड त केही छैन है
हाम्रो जाम यहाँबाट
गाडीमा आयो हेर्नु
Marked a vehicle.
त लाग्छ
ठुक्कमा आधार छ त हो एकदम त्यो एकजना
Help!
लेबाट आयो है
ज्यादा पछि
दादा रे दादा म झन्डै मरेको
Help!
ए पछाडि हान्दै भित्र आउनु
लगाऊ
त
त
आयो हान्ने त्यसलाई
तुम कितना बुरा मरा हूँ मैं किसी को कुछ कह नहीं सकता
हान्नु
ले
एउटै स्पट हो क्या यिनीहरू होइन नि
यिनीहरूको अहिलेको एउटा स्क्वाड हो कि नखाने होला अरू अर्को स्क्वाड हो क्या
तेरिका मर नि चिकन भएन चिज तै किल चाहिँ छ है म्या केडी पनि फट्या भए त डिमोटिभेट भयो म यहाँ तै किल चाहिँ छ है केडी म चाहिँ अलिकति भयो नि बढिरहेको नि बढिरहेको केडी 2.7 छ बढ फेरि बुढाहरू म चाहिँ अल्टी खेल चाहिँ खेल्दैन होला होइन म त उयो हाल्छु भन्ने होला ल म चाहिँ गइदिएछ हौ एक म 1v1 हान्छु अनि गइदिन्छु नि त है म पनि लाइभ हेर्नु पऱ्यो नि एकछिन अब यस्तो मैले कोच गरेको आज एपिजीहरूलाई कस्तो खेल्छ मेरो भाइहरूले मैले भनेको जस्तो खेल्छ कि खेल्दैन राउन्ड मात्रै हेर फेरि भोलि फेरि सिस्नो पानीले कडा हान्छ नि फेरि चाक्कै चाकमा राम्रोसँग खेलेन भने डक चाहिँ मैले एड गरेर राख्नुपर्ने यार त्यो उयोलाई रोमनलाई भनेर बोलाएर म्याचिङ लबीमा होइन फ्लेक्स त हान्नु हुन्थ्यो नि यार रोमनलाई बोलाएर यो खेलिदिउँ न के भयो नि त यही खेल्ने अब Hello guys, I'm back after a long time as 12 year. It's very enjoyable map. Make sure to eat crowd. Fuck you bitch. Hello man, Dore Dixit. Figure me right. को मत देखिरहा म ज्यानमा लाग्छ what the ग्वाच दुल्ले ग्वाच पे टिङ 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 नै लागेन त यार इसले तर मुझे माधुरी दीक्षितले मिने हाने खाते डरफुक माधर चोत आइज बच्चे मिनी हान्छस् आइज मिनी खेल्ने हो मिनी गड हो नि फेरि मिनी खेल्छस् मिनी खेल्छस् गुवाचे गुवाचे चिनेछस् दाइलाई को हो टप गुवाचे पिगर गुवाचे गुवाचे पिगर गुवाचे गुवाचे गुवाच डुल्ले दादासँग खेल्छस् मिनी मिनी मसँग खेल्ने रे भयो त अब जिन्दगी यसको धरापमा भाइ पिगर पिगर मेरो भाइ ब्यागै गरे क्या हो सोल्टीले अच्छा फिगर में भाई हिटेक्स मेरो लास्ट लो रहेछ त्यो लगाइदिरहेको ताकि मेरो भाइ सक्दैनस् नि फेरि मिनी चाहिँ यसलाई त एमफाइ हान्छु म फिगर त म्याचले एमफले मारेर मेरो भाइ सक्दैनस् नि मेरो भाइ तैँले मलाई डुल्ले साला कस्तो घरमा लाग्यो यार तर ल मुला गाँचे भाइ कहाँ त मुझे ब्यारल हान्छु मुझे पक कहाँ गयो ब्यारल तपाईँहरू मलाई चिनेको छ सोही फुचे मसँग खेल्न आउँछ स्वामी बिहान ब्याकै गरे यार डराएर हुँदैन यस्तो त यार के खेल्नु त यिनीहरूसँग यो एक खेल्छ नि खानु पर्यो यो पनि ब्याक मैले जोसँग खेलेँ नि मैले ब्याक गरिदिन्छ मलाई रिस उठ्छ कि मलाई खेल्नै मन लाग्दैन किन यस्तो प्रो भयो होला यार म नाइस जोक छौ nào करेन्ट लाग्ला जवानी भन्छ मेरो ब्याग तर अहिले कस्तो ब्याग पनि कस्तो ढुस आएको के दामी ब्याग भए भए चाहिँ मैले लिइदिन्थेँ श्राउड ब्याकप्याक रे ग्यारेज स्टार्ट नभएको व्हाट द फक भाइ ए यहाँ रहेछ नि त यो माशाल्लाह बल्ल देखेँ यार अघि त्यहाँ छेउमा रहेछ नि त अनि उयो त्यही भएर त्यहाँ रातो देखाउँदो रहेछ नि टाइम हैन तिम्रो आँखामा डुबिसकेछु मलाई निकाल्न नखोज
I need a weapon.
हिन्दीमा आवाज पार्टी गर्नु पर्यो है मारेपछिको भन्दै समझ देखात मन हमारा रे देखाते Lama sih. Nice cover. Maka cakal doang.
Extreme run for the TV. I'm going to get it. Damn it, no.
केटाहरूले मेरो यस्तो हानेर ब्याक गरेर जान्छ हो सरी ल केटा हो हान्नै पर्ने हुन्छ
मेरो तिर हेरिन्छ
Sorry lah. Sorry lah. Hello. Lomuji, कसरी lame? How that fucking pussy walk? Satran है तो मैंने. Loh, nomor berat. Setiri.
Gila sih ya. Ini belakang belakang dia ya terus. Ini lagi.
छोड़ा ना. मेरो यस्तो फेभरेट सक्दा नि केटोले श्रीधर ब्रदर यार
राम्रो
सक्दैन नि फेरि गर्छ Nice try, keda. Hey, I love it, right? Guys, let's watch GC. स्नैक्स वाच पार्टी देखना है
और यस कुछ ही देर के अंदर ये आखिरी मुकाबला
स्नैक्स नहीं यार
स्नैक्स अच्छा तो बिल्कुल स्क्रीन के ऊपर नजरे गड़ा बैठे हैं उनको पता है कि यस बैटल स्टार्ट होने वाला है इससे तो अंदाजा लग ही चुका है लेकिन हम नहीं चाहते इसमें रुके 3-0 हम चाहते हैं कि एक वापसी आए पलटवार आए और अभी कर देंगे तो सही अदरवाइज 3-0
लेउता B1C लाई 9G ले कुरेर बसेको रहेछ आइकनको एलिमिनेसन सेक्योर गरियो बचेका छन् इशो उनीसँग कुनै पनि युटिलिटी छैन 1v2 को ब्याटल रहनेछ केही गर्न भ्याएनन् उता ओजी 9 एलिमिनेसन अलरेडी उनको लागि भयो धेरै राम्रो पोइन्ट्स 15 पोइन्टले पछाडी थियो त्यसको मेजोरिटीलाई यही कभर गर्ने उनीहरुले सोचिरहेको छ अब अगाडिपट्टिबाट उनी टिमको मुभमेन्टले नोट गर्दै छ त्यहाँ पोइन्ट्स निकाल्ने मौका उनीहरुले हेर्न सक्छ अझै राम्रो पोइन्ट्स अलरेडी बनिसक्यो देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ डबल डिजिट प्लस पोइन्ट्स बनिसक्यो डबल डिजिट त यहाँ एलिमिनेसन नै आउन सक्छ भन्ने देखिएको छ पारा सुपर म्यासिभ यता कम्पाउन्डबाट बाहिर निस्किन नै भ्याएन उता गोटका लास्ट बचेका प्लेयरले कतिन्जेल सर्भाइभल पोइन्ट दिने हो एक नेट त्यो स्याक भित्र गयो भने सकिने हो त्यो प्लेयर सकियो पनि ओजी आयो टप 3 मा बट नेट ट्रेड रङ टाइममा नेट ट्रेड बट 9
possible to set yourself up for safety later on because with only 6 matches including the conclusion of this one to go
Ozzy in top 3 come on Ozzy
you're into the top 3 maybe a second place on the cards if Papa Supermassive can hold it out
come on Ozzy come on you can do it come on Ozzy
yeah, I think for OG it's been really nice and so far a lot of these pieces they're going for are covered off by their teammates and it's looking a lot cleaner on their approach towards these engagements. They're not trying to take fights that they know they're not comfortable in and they're still keeping up that macro they have. It is sad where this is almost an impossible location to push out from but what I am glad about is that they've tried to make a move. A lot of times in the past I think OG would have just sat there and waited for the blue to envelop but they actually went for something and that's promising to me.
I mean, they saw those players drop. They knew attention might be distracted, might be a little bit split. That was as good a time as any, but unfortunately did not go their way. Papa Supermassive, they've held this building for so long. 9ZG have been on the outside, but 9ZG are giving it a damn good go here. Nico is knocked, lost, was taken down earlier. Nico on the off angle. Very unlikely to be resolved there. Kamikaze feels the bounce of a nade of one of the tetrahedra littering the battlefield. And another nade for 9ZG. This is again another campaign to get away from the bottom 5 spots and that is a brilliant conclusion for 9ZG. Papa Supermassive get a decent chunk of points as well but they could not leave their compound. They held it strong but they just weren't allowed out the front door.
के भएछ एपिजी अलि सुरु बढे हेरौँ नि म्याच हैन
NG trying to orchestrate their approach but the Wolves have been outposted here for quite a while blank. They're fairly firmly entrenched.
More concerned game it makes complete sense.
Ooh, in a circle really suffering here. Rejects.
Come on APG la
they're just getting knocked and re-knocked repeatedly and they're chasing for that third place bubble blank. I mean look at the score lines right now. You got third place at 97, they're on 91 right now. They earned 5 points right at the start of the match. Feeling themselves but really crunched in here is nasty on that western side. A lot of teams very very close by to one another.
150 average
a bit more free and easy on that eastern side but still no walk in the park.
Come on
APG keeps that crunch in the middle too and Rejects are gonna further commit down towards that area.
Come on
as players starting to fall out now recalls become almost impossible for most of our teams at this stage. APG wanting to get Zol back up. They are staying completely together here, but Gen G gonna try and split them quick up into the tree. Down the lovely nade comes through from Refus. It finds him around the trunk of the tree. There is a trade still, and Zol is flushed. But can there be retribution? Can APG find their feet here and stay up in that first place spot? Because Satan's already found top. Wolves might chime in as well. Look at that flex.
Slightly whiff nade there coming through from Refus. Reject with Regiocio will pick up one of those elims. Looks like Alpha Gaming is more than likely to go down here on the outside edge on the south side. Again, you're just trying to make sure this game is as stagnant as possible. And for teams that really want to climb up, they're likely looking for a central position anyway. So you are just gifting points across the teams that aren't really all that influential on the lobby. mean, the Wolves currently on 79 points, but these eliminations are getting passed around very equally right now. It's a much slower rondo than what we're used to. But again, I think in an international lobby, this makes a lot of sense. And I wouldn't be surprised seeing this type of meta start to develop in personal regions, right? You know, where on that final day, rondos are a lot quieter because you don't want to be giving away those massive chicken dinner games.
Rosemary मुझे.
I mean, yeah, we saw yesterday as well a lot of big starts.
Rosemary
Going too much further, there were a lot of 8-9 elimination teams that were down early into the game, right? That were completely flushed out. And seems like this time around, as you say, it's kind of level pegging for a lot of these teams. APG, the major profiteers right now on this game with 6 elims, but that will be changing as teams continue to move on forwards. Inner Circle have managed to patch themselves back up, Blank. In the meantime, whilst all of that chaos unfolded on the south side circle, they've patched themselves up to 3 players alive. They've got control of their building. Rejects flexed a little bit further away, and now they're regrouping out, which has alleviated some of that pressure. In the meantime, though, fighting for the podium spot with the West Blank.
Yeah, who have now passed Go as well. Third place for D+.
Nice nader.
With nade outside, a lot of damage over towards Krypton, goes extremely low. Snape looks to cut the corner.
Nice,
as Nobu will make the big roll. Finds 2, but loops are coming.
They're right over the hill, and they will ride straight into the fight here. Blank D+ now. Gonna have a tough time defending on 2 fronts, but with just Snape remaining, they may have handled Alter Ego fast enough. He will be a fly in the ointment to the hold against Loops. And that's the shot that they were looking for, the opener towards D+. Snape will fall, so Alter Ego in second place will go down. D+, 1 point behind them now. In just 1 elimination, they could draw neck and neck. We'll see if they're able to do it. Loops may be the team to deliver them that point that they need. They're very isolated from everybody else on this northern side.
Osal will bleed out there. So it's a 2v4. Chips got a huge amount of work done yesterday. Now looking to go even further for D+, secure that position in second place. It's been a big rise from D+ over the last few days. In the meantime, Wolves are looking a little bit slicker today, though I will wait and see because anything can happen with that team. We've seen them go from strength to very low lows. And for the Wolves, not convinced yet.
Ooh, a couple of shots coming on through. Look at that picture-in-picture. Wolves having a tough time against Team Secret. Okay, that's not the team I thought I would be saying there. In that sentence, they've still got a Wolf on the prowl on that picture-in-picture. Taking a look at it, looks like they will be able to do so much work on the top side. They take down Team Secret, but in come OG on that fight. The Wolves are flushed away. In the meantime, we're back on board now with the main picture here with Luke, and they are still going head-to-head, toe-to-toe, blow for blow with D+. As the nade pushes Pavian out the back. Chips is still on the inside. Raptor Boy looks for the challenge, but he will not be able to find it. Step into the blue too long. You're going to go down. The point that they need is right there. Will he step out? Will he get too bold with it? No, but he's going to launch them over the top. Blank. They're up into second place. Overall, Torigo. Can they keep it going?
Nice.
I mean, this is incredible. The fact that these 2 players make it happen. Fabian has been in the scene for a very long time, and he knows how to keep his nerve here. Loops. Final player ups the stairs. Chips looking to finish him off. We'll just have to ascend this one. No, he's in the corner. I will get it done. A 2v4 from D+ to secure second place is insane.
How much further can they go? There's not too many people on this northern side. They don't have the meds. I'd be surprised if they even make it out of this blue zone, Blank. I feel like for Chips, he's just trying to find a first aid right now to heal himself in, because there is a long way to go. There's about 200 to 300 meters to dash across, and that's if he makes a beeline with no caution thrown towards cover. This is nasty for D+, but they've got 9 elims already, Blank, and this, as you said before, is a great result to get up into second place, away from Go, away from Inner Circle. Inner Circle quite likely to go a lot further, though, so it could still be a worry.
Jump backpack, pick it up, put it on. Right now, thank you.
Oh,
that's a clutch Jump backpack.
For sure.
I love it when you go for the first aid kit. He's like, wait. That's actually going to save me. That's fine. That's good. Okay, so Gemma Pack will get D+ even further into this match. All right, I love to see it. Apparently, we saw a cover flare not come through, which I can only imagine came from around this area. Not sure if it was from OG or the Wolves or Team Secret, but either way, cool to see in an international tournament, someone getting crushed by the mighty Dorito. For OG, they cleared out rejects. It's good, right? You know, 13th place, but 7 elims at the start of the day here is very, very nice for OG. It looks better. I think the most concerning thing is that Wolves were losing the fight to Team Secret, and I think it's fair to say that Team Secret has the worst firepower in the lobby right now. So that is definitely concerning for Wolves. They did hold a stronger position than them, and they were pushing into, but since everyone else that Team Secret has played against they've just fallen over. Yeah, it is concerning for Wolves.
Yeah, it's not ideal. They did get a couple of points on this match. They did get 7 elims blank, so it's not all doom and gloom for them, but they did want to stay stronger into that fight with OG rolling in, though. It's a pretty tough task. OG isolated on the outside. A team that is definitely not isolated on the outside, though, is Papa Supermassive, but we have to talk about that in a minute, because Goat are crashing on top of Valor. And this is basically an even match. He's got a building to play around blank. We'll see if they're able to do it this time around, if they can get rid of him. He's locked in, but it's going to be the assist coming on from his enemy team. His opponents are doing the work for him. They step in, and this guy just can't be taken out of the building. You just can't do it. From across the way, Papa Supermassive have to get a little bit naughty, but that was floundering on the approach coming through from Goat.
Oh, I guess he wants to get the elims, but it's so greedy. Are you seeing the team pushing onto you, getting blasted? Like, you missed out on a placement point from the back of that as well. So, I think he realized that momentarily. I think he just thought to himself, you know what?
Come on, show me your spray.
Some elims. Sick of playing as a solo. My own squad. But this is a very important game. It's 10th place in the lobby. 69 points right now. If they can get themselves a little bit further, you know, get towards the middle of the pack, they do separate themselves away from some of the others chasing. That includes Loops, who are in a lot of danger right now, especially versus OG, who look to move themselves out from the bottom 5.
Is the name of the game. They're stretching out towards the north. Maxman in our chat is highlighting as well that cover flares here are going to be really important given the flatness of this terrain. He's going to be looking out for any more, well, first of all, any more emergency flare knocks, but also using that cover effectively. So I'm sure we'll get the Maxman breakdown of the D4s littering the battlefield over on the outer steps, but it has to happen first. That's what we're here for. Goat's trying to go for another crash, another roll up to the pagoda, out in the open, and IC not able to control that, not quite finding the spray down with IQ on that rooftop.
Yeah, I mean, you would have hoped for a little bit more damage there coming through from inner circle, but the fact they've got themselves up towards the top 6 is already quite useful. I think the main two teams to look at here is Go as well as inner circle, both chasing for that 2nd and 3rd spot, and it's really not that much of a stretch that they need to go. They might even just find it off the back of placement points here, but this is a fearsome fight between DK, El Alter Ego, Go, and inner circle for the top 3.
Absolutely is, although at the moment, Blank, it shouldn't be on their minds about getting into the top 3 now. It should be about maximizing point gain in this match, right? It's great that you can get into top 3, but if you're making a play like, oh, let's just get a couple of points so that we can be in top 3, sure, it's a nice warm fuzzy feeling, but you might have given up the opportunity to get 7, 8, 9 points on the game, where that would be a lot more comfortable moving into the future. A hard Northwest shift does assist both of these teams, but unfortunately, Papa Supermassive have started to play the game here, Blank, and now just 1 player left on inner circle.
I think Papa Supermassive have done a great job to sustain in this match. Lost will take down Falak. The big man from the squad in the circle now just down to 1, and T24, who has been fantastic when it comes to the shots, but it's not enough versus 4 teams. I think for inner circle, for them, you know, they're trying to get up towards the top side of the lobby. Sadly, though, that position was very rough to play versus Papa Supermassive, and they were trying to get shots wherever they could. For Goat, this is an extremely tough cross, but getting one of their players in Twix down towards the south side is miraculous and also fantastic timing from them, right? They pulled out the stopwatch, clicked it as soon as they heard the fighting happening over on that west side, and sent Twix out. So that anchor is really important. Good shots there from Killer Joe.
Oh, able to do so much damage to OG on the approach in a time where they need the points as much as they can get. 7 elims already on the game blank. Again, it's not all doom and gloom, but in the bottom 5, it's still really uncomfortable. GS also fighting to get out of that bottom 5 spot. They are now 1 point behind Loops. They're guaranteed to get up over Loops this game with the placement points that they're already guaranteed. The question is how far. And nades coming through from OG, making it a little bit harder.
It's so cool seeing like a lot of the top teams fighting out for this one, but then look at a lot of the bottom teams with 9Z, who are in a bit of a struggle bus at the start of the day. GS and OG both looking to make it happen. Both teams who have seen improvement over the stage of Group Green. I think GOAT may be done for in the near future, though. They'd have to find a knock over towards 9Z if they wanted to hope in hell of getting out there. But at least getting Twix towards the central position does guarantee them at least like a top 4 here.
70 point I mean,
it's on smokes and cover flares. Like, they might be waiting for other teams to move and covering off Twix's angle, right? Are they just in this circle? I think they still have just a tiny sliver of it. Papra Supermassive actually take a knock from GOAT. So there's the maybe opener that they were looking for, but it's still so flat against 9ZG. Their approach, as you said, is fraught with danger. I have to try and find something. In the meantime, OG holding the south as well.
For GOAT, the only option here is to wait for the circle to crunch 9Z in, and during that time where it gets a little bit messy for 9Z, where they have to move and back off angles, that's where the rest of GOAT can start to move. But they're gonna send out some craters, but they nade themselves.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out for GOAT. Oh dear. With the placement points they've got already though, blank, they are in the top 3.
Yeah, they tried to pull it in a circle there. Sadly, a little bit of a bounce off the wall kind of ruins their whole day. That's a bit sad. But again, I still think it's
lovely
involved. GS trying to get around the side, but it's a nasty nade from Maru. Goes over towards Icon, will take him out. And now ESO looks to find these shots through the window.
Nice.
Maru steps
Much
out
more
wide.
patient,
Good.
60 point wide.
A really nice rotation there, getting through. Loving the ghillie suit on Rondo, by the way. Don't see too much of it. The blossoms looking pretty for Aru. Almost as pretty as his peaks there. 9 elims now and a 4th place guarantee. This is the game that OG needed to jet out of the bottom 5 blank. They want to keep climbing. They want to go as far as possible. Again, it's nice not to be there now, but it's about getting as many points under the belt as humanly possible to set yourself up for safety later on. Because with only 6 matches, including the conclusion of this one to go, it's gotta feel good that you're into the top 3. Maybe a 2nd place on the cards. If Papra Supermassive can hold it out against 9ZG.
Yeah, I mean, for OG, it's been really nice. And so far, a lot of the...
for them, Alter Ego have already managed to find first blood. Papra Supermassive losing one of their players over towards Milter Power on the east side.
I'll tell you, one thing that D+ is very good at is getting to win zones very quickly and then holding them from there onwards. Loops is in their way and they will be passing through side by side. It is a weird situation where for Loops as well as D+, there is a consideration to be made here where as you're rotating, you see another team and you just don't take shots. You prioritize getting into the circle and finding position. I think that's actually the smarter move to take in an international. I think D+ and Loops have both committed to that.
That's a
little
roll up there, as we saw from Falcons. They're still in their 1 vehicle blank. The thing I didn't take into account, though, to be fair, is that GOAT will not have had time to loot that much, right? So they're not going to be super prepared to go for that hold. It's not like you're coming in a minute, in 2 minutes time. And fair enough. So maybe the 1 vehicle rotate was necessary to just get them across, and they'll be able to grab a couple more vehicles, especially after taking down a player from GOAT who was lagging behind a little bit. And they'll be onto the south side. So, as much as I hate to see it, I feel like maybe the 1 vehicle rotate could have been the right call in that exact, very specific scenario, and no others ever. Papra Supermassive, though, after taking a fight, going for a swim, taking a dip, got their swimming trunks on.
Yeah, that's it. That's a long swim as well. And with Tiamba holding Nova, I mean, that was a pretty obvious hold as well. Oh my god. Doran with the iron sights at that range is something else.
That's that is pretty special, for sure. I mean, you just always love to see it. You love being surprised like that. Every single time, even though you kind of expect it from teams at this caliber, it's always pretty on the screen. Wolves moving in, trying to hunt down Claws. He's hiding behind the rocks. He's having a good time by the ocean. He's not having a good time. He's having a pretty terrible time, but might be a little bit safer than he once was, because all four of the Wolves are here, and they are playing hide and seek. It's sardines right now, and Claws desperately doesn't want to be found.
Nice.
So we have a little replay as well. This was when Papa Supermassive lost their player. Claws with the fight around the corner. Yeah, no, it's never happening. Not in a million years.
I appreciate the restraint from Papa Supermassive there. He's like, I want to slam the desk. I'm not going to slam the desk.
Refuse.
But yeah, that's rough. Definitely a classic from D+, getting towards the cell nice and easy. I think I respect Loops and D+ a lot more after that push. I think you might have seen... Oh, Reefus. You might have seen it in a regional tournament, you know, Loops stop short and trying to hold out D+, but I think in international, it's a very smart maneuver from both those teams. Just shake hands and be like, well, you know, we could either make this very difficult on both of us, or we both just look for separate areas to go. And even D+ respected it. They saw that Loops wrapped down towards the south side, so they thought, we'll wrap over towards the north. In those few scenarios, it is sometimes nice to, you know, make a friend on your journeys.
No friendly antic for Goat.
Nice try there.
More Falcons to deal with. Fallow. Give me a scare there. Redox goes down on the first peak, and with two pump actions, not peaking at the same time, did not quite work out for them, but they'll be able to get that res. And another player for Goat falls. This is all good news for Alter Ego. I wonder what vehicles they're in right now, Blank, because they are all the way over towards Mill to Power still. Hopefully they've got a hovercraft at best, maybe a boat at second best. Could it be a glider time yet again? As teams are starting to compound now onto the military island, DK are taking that northern side, that north and eastern side rather of the military base itself, moving up into the hills. Observatory is found by Loops, and Tiamba are in the foothills over towards Nova.
And there is one boat there for Alter Ego, which could take the entirety of Alter Ego. Why a few of these locations I think Alter Ego is likely going to be a heavy, wide swing towards the west of the island. Decent sprays from Coops as in a circle to estimate their way across. But again, I think for Alter Ego, I don't think they'll know to make this wide swing to the western side. I think they'd imagine that a lot of the west here is taken up by players. I didn't mention it very much there, but I am very surprised that Inner Circle just like fly past Wolves.
Yeah, I was thinking that the whole time. Yeah. It's got a knock though. It's Inner Circle do lose one, but yeah, you're right. How have Wolves let that happen? They overcommit maybe to finding that solo.
Wolves though, you're just like, well, now our life's a little bit more difficult. There's a lot of teams down here. Now we're kind of one of the last to enter.
Actually, I didn't even get the flush onto the Inner Circle player. That was picked up and put in a vehicle very quickly. I thought that was knocked on the bridge, but it seemed like it was a little bit safer than I thought.
Yeah, basically horrendous for Wolves, honestly.
Why have they done that? Coops, why would you do this?
Why would you do this, Coops?
Oh dear.
Alpha Gaming, though, I think, a little less impressed with losing a player to D+ that early is a little bit sad, especially being the team that plays South Korea as well. And for Alpha Gaming, they're now down to just 3 players. I think Reefus is actually a pretty critical component of the team as well. In terms of finding those picks, I think he does enable the team to be so successful at times. I did about 4 more scenes in that successful one was necessary as well.
Water rotation, plane rotation.
An interesting approach here. Alter Ego taking a leaf out of the Alpha 7 playbook. taken to the skies. And I mean, on the east side, it kind of looked a little bit occupied, but it was Papra Supermassive who they scrapped with earlier, right? And they're very, very split. The landing actually fairly smooth, but Rosemary, I mean, he's taking damage from somewhere. I think that might be in the blue zone earlier on, but has 5 bandages, a stim ticking him up as well.
Did you miss Alva just falling out the plane?
I think I did, actually. Blank, I was looking at the map feeds. That happened? Oh dear. Yes. That's really, really bad. Rosemary, what are you doing? Figure it out.
Well, I don't think it's Rosemary's fault. I think that Alva just ejected in some failed James Bond movie. So, not really sure what he did there. That should doesn't pack any damage at all. But it doesn't matter. The M249 will do the trick. So, a pretty unfortunate entry, which looked so smooth, right?
Yeah, they sort of stumbled repeatedly on several hurdles. I missed Alva falling out the plane. I definitely will need to get a replay on that because that sounds like comedy gold. But Papra Supermassive able to find players back on it. Okay, there we go.
Shot.
Maybe he got knocked out of the plane here by Kamikaze. Okay,
he did.
That's so much more fair.
Well, he did get ejected, but he didn't press the button. Ow! Ow! That's a painful circle for a lot of squads. Heads back up towards the North Island. Oh my days! No, Orangutan. No, you do want to play on the south side. You do want to play on the south side, please, OG.
Oh no!
Oh OG, no. Please.
This is the reject game, though, Blank. It's now or never, right? They need it. At this very moment, Team Secret completely out of it. They're in the blue zone somewhere. I don't even know where they are right now. I believe they've dropped up towards Georgia Pole, so probably still yet to come in from the blue zone. Everybody now crunching in onto these hills. You can see reject regrouping, but keeping a 2-2 split here. Maybe looking to further regroup and leaving some outs toward a little bit closer to the coastline. No, they are further inland and playing the buildings. Tiamba as well on that east side. Having a good time. OG, listen to your pleas, Blank. And they do send down south over that bridge. They are not going to be playing across the water. As tempting as it might be, it's not going to be there.
Yeah, they were going to play Sharkfin, which very much an outside chance and survival. But I imagine Ari's just like, look, we're done with that type of playstyle. All right, we're done with playing on the outside of the zone. Let's try and get something here. I mean, they're so close to breaking out into last chance. I'm so glad that they turned around. No matter what happens to them now, I respect the decision.
Nice one.
Go with 2 players that they got remaining, fending off against GS around the corner. No shot.
Nice one. Last one.
Lit up there on the corner, but it will finally be a knock found. Unfortunately, though, there's no one else to try and jump on in. This should be Reservoir here for Killer Joe as he spots Jafar out in the buggy, out in the open, and he gets the spray down. Beautiful stuff as Goat now up to 3 elims. They are desperately defending that 3rd place spot, and now trying to stop Alter Ego from getting on in because they've only got Krypton, I believe. Oh, Snape is still alive as well on that southeast side, but just no HP to be seen.
Tiamba and Reject, 2 teams that sort of don't really want to fight one another right now. Both have hovercrafts as well. It's a very similar strategy seen from both the squads here. But yeah, really nasty circle for everyone involved. Cuts out so much landmass. I think it's one of the few times where there is actually less playable area on the map than unplayable. It's so tough on this one.
Oh, that's where they are.
Where are they?
This is west side of Sosnovka.
Yeah, so they must be. They're very far away. They're
gonna die. They're gonna die in the blue.
There's a lot of distance to go there for Team Secret. Somewhat confusing.
It's not like you can exactly stop off and heal for a second, is it? In the glider.
No. Okay, I mean, for Reject, honestly, that rotate from farm down towards the south side to play those buildings, like I said, on the beachhead works out fantastically well for them. I just want to see a little bit of a regroup here and then hold those angles because this is a perfect way to finish out your game. I'm sorry, Reject. I should have never have doubted you. That's my bad.
They are really holding this one out. Gen G now eliminated. So another team quite close to that boundary. I say quite close. They are at 83 points and 11th place is 66. But with GS going down, that's good news for Loops, for OG, to try and keep this one going. And on an outside chance for Reject, they've got Hovercraft as well, Blank. So some nice tanky cover that they can maneuver around wherever they see fit. And a lot of teams are just trying to send over their way. Alter Ego, the last player standing, trying to chase on down. 9Z clashing with Papra Supermassive on the outside, and they have got nothing in the face of Papra Supermassive. Nico's not there, but they don't need him. They got all the other boys, and now Reject want a piece of this. Reiji scouting out Divine Nades over the top. If they can win this out, this is a huge pickup to be able to clear so much territory, but they're falling back. They don't want to overexpose.
Top team versus
really clashed with 9Z there. They look more like my pizza from last night as they sliced them halfway 8 times. That was bad. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Alter Ego though, nice little Molotov. Unfortunately, Krypton basically has no HP to speak with. Less than 5% here. He is struggling. Wolves though still continuing here. I mean, they've definitely been persistent in their journey. The more I watch Wolves, the more I think to myself that they're a team that makes mistakes, and that is the problem. You know, I think they're a good team, but there's a lot of mistakes that are made during the play. I think if they can shore up some of those holes in the ship, then it'd be fine. They'd be a really, really strong squad, but there's just these moments where it's carelessness that really comes back to bite them.
Yeah.
But they've been playing much better today. I'll say that now.
It's God, challenge, and Bond is able to win that out. That's the last player now standing for OG. They tried to approach from this east side, but Tiamba were on the hold. It looks like they were doing pretty well. They're not going to be pushed through either. D+ actually moving immediately ahead of this one. You said they get these weird rotates sometimes. This is a brilliant heads-up decision made by D+ Kia here to actually get ahead of Tiamba whilst they're in that fight. Alter Ego eliminated as well. That is a little bit of relief for Goat, but you've still got Pablo Supermassive and Inner Circle to worry about chasing them down.
In my mind, there's a world where D+ is first place at the end of this. I'm not even joking at this point in time. Okay, I'm not even joking. I do feel like it's coming. It's so weird with the South Korean squads because I think day one is always terrible. Day one is always terrible for South Korean squads. And they're like, I think we understand the circle. And then suddenly they start playing out of their minds. It's just so strange to me that day one's always just like a bit more of an observer day for them.
Oh well, we'll see what they can do.
Jones है राम राय
having a little bit of a clash. The potentially 6th place team, it seems like you said, they do make those mistakes and need to step it up. We'll see if they could do that against Papra Supermassive. The little wide wrap around the edge, and that is the go signal immediately. Stepping forwards of Papra Supermassive down in 10th place. A lot of damage though sent back over towards the Wolves. That's coming through from Inner Circle. Defending 6th place from them, not even allowed up to there.
Yeah, I think for Wolves that are losing one player is not too bad, but it's very clean fight between them and Papra Supermassive. Very nice. The Coops is doing his absolute best to make this work. And the one thing that worries about the Wolves is that there looks to be a little bit of contention in the team at the moment, especially when you watch them on the stage. There is a back and forth. So I do prefer for teams to be open, and especially North American teams that can be very loud, but you know, when everything's said and done, they are still very friendly with one another. But if you want to make it towards the end, you've got to let your opinions be known here. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned about there is that you know, you're fostering a little bit of this not so favorable attitude in the team. So for the Wolves, I hope they can keep their heads clear today, because there is the possibility for them. There really is. They just need one big game. That's all they need, and then they're in the running.
Tiamba trying to move forwards. D+ not allowing them that opportunity. D+ keeping things going. I mean, a little bit of revitalization. That first day, not great, but day 2, a lot better for them. They looked really cool on the stage as well, for calm. Even when they were finding those chicken dinners, and now it's like they're trying to convert. It seems like On the north side, they have a very solid chance. Ocel's not out in the water there on that position, don't worry. The minimap just a little bit offset. He is on dry land. He's got dry boots for the time being. But it's all, I feel like, for me, it is still Reject that I'm looking at here. If they can jump up, and maybe as a second storyline, Falcons, if they're going to be able to actually do more than stay alive with a solo and rely on Narvalo for points.
Yeah, I mean, that's not great, is it? You know, having to basically send out Narvalo like some kind of Pokemon in the end game. Narvalo, I choose you.
Max I just had Pokemon, I was like,
what? Yeah. I mean, that's his special move, right? That's what he gets, 6 points.
Narvalo uses 6 points. It was super effective. Loops. Ooh, they are trying to find the shots and seemingly getting through, but not unscathed. Finding the crash successfully onto this corner. Goat now down to 1 player alive. 3rd place in his hands, although it's a bit safer for now. As we hop back over to this east side. D+ moving in with a solidly timed rotate, still ahead of Tiamba, but Chips is spotted. That's Loops from the south, actually opening the door for Tiamba to maybe to skirt around the edge.
There's some tough shots for top right now. Extremely long distance, but definitely making life hard for Tiamba. On the very outer edge of the map. This could easily be a Wolves win. It could easily be a Reject win. Playing around this hilltop here, you can get a lot done for the Wolves. I think the unfortunate thing for them is that they're playing as 3, which makes this a lot more difficult. But I've seen a 3-man win from this spot in the past. It is possible, but you have to be everywhere all at once. And that wasn't on an international stage. We'll see how Wolves do want to play this one out. Still 9 teams remaining at almost 22 minutes into the match. It's all these undulating hilltops which allow multiple teams to remain in this lobby for so long.
I'm waiting for Inner Circle's decision here and seeing what they can do as to whether the Wolves are going to have a good time or not. APG actually trying to send off to the hilltop first, not wasting any time, but immediately they're above. There go Inner Circle as well. Wolves take shots out that way. In they careen. Doran straight on top of it as well. Looks for the fight. Falak not going to allow him any entry. No quarter given, but T24 is the price they pay. The rest of Wolves, though, on the back lines will not be able to find the angle to go for the flush. Noki stepping forwards, burning Batten out of position. IQ humbled slightly on that peak, but we'll be able to get some healing done as the reses start to come through. This is Inner Circle's time to turn it around, but Batten again layering down these nades. A response from Falak keeps his team safe. Time and time again, he's coming in clutch, and this is no different.
You guys are very slow on the uptake here. Finally moves a position. It's a long nade. We'll get a lot of damage done, but he needs more than just that. And Falak once again with another strong shot will step up, takes him down, and that will be in a circle as 4. This spot is really nice to hold, and teams desire it. As we just saw from 2 squads trying to go for it. I understand what Wolves are trying to do is play the split down towards the west side, but you absolutely have to play as a 3-man in this ditch and just give up the angle.
Roll up here for D+ Nolbu. Trying to smoke with a big nade. Now so much damage to them. There is an answer, but Nolbu still hasn't got all of the solutions for them, and it's IC getting rolled down. Nolbu! Oh my goodness me, what a play coming through from Nolbu on D+. That hilltop is not safe for anyone, and how on earth do you find that? Nolbu standing head and shoulders over the lobby. A madman, magnificent, resplendent, glorious.
They're still even taking shots towards Reject. Reject to go with Delsaris down. Divine's knock, Chips with the long range angle as per usual. Nolbu might even smile after this game. We may get treated to the rare Nolbu grin.
Oh dear. All toothsome and tricky. As Reject cut down to size, the Falcons are still here playing, and they do have 3. They do have this hilltop. I feel like if I was a betting man, I would put money on Falcons. But unfortunately, I'm not. So it's staying in my pocket right now. Well, yeah, actually, you know what? You know what? Actually, after what we just saw, it's all on Nolbu, baby. Let's go.
Oh my days. It's so unreal. Oh, it just takes a little bit of a warm-up for South Korea, apparently. That's all it is. Dear me. I wish we saw more international tournaments with the South Korean squads. They are so damn good. And it does just take a little while. But they learn so much from these lobbies as well. And they get a bit of a reset for the year. And they come back stronger than ever.
I mean, talk about shirking the day one blues. They were cloaked in glory in London last year. And now it's all a flourish for D+. Probably with 6 elims. This really is the man of the hour. He's got MVP of this game on lockdown right now. They've got 11 nades blank and 6 smokes. They are in a pretty solid spot in terms of utility. And the circle not really putting too much pressure on them right now. It's up to Reject's duo to move. And it's likely they go south, over towards the Falcons angle, a little bit closer.
It's a pretty slow game though right now. From everyone involved. Ought to make sense for D+ considering they got 2. 2v3 is not out of the question. Just requires to get that first knock on board. And honestly, so far, they haven't been majorly impressed with the gunfights coming through from the Falcons. This game looks a lot better though. I think that despite everything, and this is more praise, but for a singular player in Narvalo, is that I think that Falcons, I've got to be really proud of this guy because he is doing such an unbelievable amount of work for the team, and also over many years of play. Narvalo has been insane. I think over the past maybe year or so, he has been returning to his full form, to his final form at least, because I think back in the day he was insane. He had a little bit of a drop off, but I think he has a lot more hunger for the game again now.
Oh, it's lovely to see. He's not smiling right now, but you can be sure that that blood is pumping. You don't pull off a play like that and not feel it a little bit. Hopefully the adrenaline drop off here in stage 8 isn't going to be too bad for him. Got to keep the focus. Drop the smoke train. Knows that Reject have moved up, and he's using that smoke train just to get over this ridgeline. Knows he would be exposed otherwise.
Big thing
for a single team approach.
Big thing for D+ here is that they got a massive resupply. There were so many teams that fell down that ditch. So you have all the nades that you could ever want. You've got all the smokes you could ever want. You can see here the Falcons actually has less nades on 4 players than D+ have on 2.
There's more in the boxes as well. Let's sit around them, right? Even if they throw them out, doesn't mean they've only got 11 to play with. It's just a question of what they can fit in their backpacks right now. D+ moving in. Chips scanning around. Still having vehicles here is pretty powerful stuff. The Falcon smoke has been thrown on out. Reject looking to hop into the buggy. Koa still watching this run out. Reiji not going to use the buggy. It's a little bit low on HP. And actually, how has he just done that? Okay. Oh, no blue down. Okay, maybe that's go time. Falcons, move in. Get something done. Try and take some presence. Redux, nade over the top. Chips, dropping the smokes. They've got so many to play with. Now's the time to use them. That nade looks good. The bounce is on. It's just short. Doesn't quite tag the flush. Just behind the vehicle. Nades are coming at them from both angles to get the res, but it's immediately re-knocked. Chips needs to get out of there. Needs to get out of there now. Nolbu, he's going to be taken away, and everybody's descending. The Falcons rolling over the hilltop. Maybe D+ are down, but the nades are hitting Reject as well. Chips is clocked, and it's D+ down in 3rd. Apollo against 3, and Falcons are able to find a chicken dinner. The main story though, was Nolbu that game. A pretty decent job taken away, and everybody's descending. A little bit low on HP, and Reject looking to hop into the buggy. Koa still watching this run out. Reiji not going to use the buggy. It's a little bit low on HP. And actually, how has he just done that? Okay, okay. Oh, no, no, move down. Okay, maybe that's go time. Falcons, move in. Get something done. Try and take some presence. Redux, nade over the top. Chips, drop in the smokes. They've got so many to play with. Now's the time to use them. That nade looks good. The bounce is on. Oh, it's just short. Doesn't quite tag the flush. Just behind the vehicle. Nade's coming at them from both angles. They get the res, but it's immediately re-knocked. Chips needs to get out of there. Needs to get out of there now. Nobu, he's going to be taken away. And everybody's descending. The Falcons rolling over the hilltop. Maybe D plus are down, but the nades are hitting reject as well. Chips is clocked, and it's D plus down in third. Apollo against 3, and Falcons are able to find a chicken dinner. The main story, though, Blank, was Nobu.